confirmed.
UAV on standby.
Target down.
Hellstorm missile on standby.
Man, gotta love those noob lobbies and noob snipers. What's up, guys? Steve here, coming to you today with a nice little raid gameplay. I go like 22-7, and yep, that's diamond camo on that ballista. And this is the first game that right after I got gold for the SVU, and I threw on diamond camo and rock on the laser sight and fast mags on that ballista. It's been one of my go-to setups for the last, few weeks. Especially, I don't know, I feel like the CPU really doesn't do that much for me, and I've been kind of trying to quick scope a little bit more, so I've been using the laser sight, and it's been paying off. But today we are talking about this whole Vonn 125, 300 followers on Twitter bullshit, and maybe a little bit about the map packs if we can fit it in. That's what she said. But let's first start with this. If you guys aren't aware, on Twitter over the last week, I think it was either Thursday or Friday, David Vonn tweeted out he'll do such and such. If he gets 300,000 followers, he'll do blah blah blah, and then he hashtagged TDM125. Okay. As soon as I saw this is my first two reactions. One, I unfollowed him on Twitter, and two, I was utterly repulsed by the fact that a developer of a game that has just like so much power and has changed so much physically from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2. I'm not complaining because I like Black Ops 2 as a whole for the majority part, except for the MLG head glitching bullshit that's in this game. But, basically, the first thing I think of when I see that is sellout. And I've thought that before, and I think a lot of people in the YouTube community would agree with me that David Vonn is a sellout. I mean, the core mechanics of Black Ops 1 compared to Black Ops 2 are just so drastically different. And for him to be like, you know what, if I get this for my social media, I'll throw everybody a bone and race to 125, the score limit of 125 in TDM. Now, you might all be thinking, well, that's really cool, we need that. But here's kind of my argument against this. It's like, why would he change something in the game because he knows it's right, or is he changing it because he's had so many people bitch about it and bitch about the game that he's lost so much drastic increase in the game that people are losing out, and he's basically trying to grab people back? Because I don't know if you guys are really paying attention to the numbers on the playlist, but TDM is the #1 playlist on Call of Duty. It's more than domination, kill confirmed, every other game mode. TDM. And it's kind of ironic to me that a guy would be like, you know what, let's raise the score limit. Like, I guarantee you he's not doing it because he thinks it's the right thing to do. He's doing it because he knows he's a sellout. And he sold out when this game came out the way it did and all the changes were made that they are. And to me, I just don't really comprehend his thought process in this game. There's a lot of good things about Black Ops 2, let's be honest. But there's so much bullshit in this game to a point that it's like, they know the kind of game they're putting out. They know what's in the game. And it's kind of like, if you're really going to sit here and try to coax, more followers on your Twitter page to benefit your own game, it's like, come on. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, it literally, that's the one thing I will give Infinity Ward credit for. They might have bullshit in their games, but you know what? Their community managers are on top of their shit, and they know when to bring things back, and they do the right things. They make, they make really good strides in innovation, but then, there's still sprinkles of bullshit here and there, But I just don't follow this whole, if you do something for me, I'll do something for you. I just don't, in this game, I can't agree with the way he goes about things. And then it's like this whole thing with bringing firing range back. I feel like him bringing firing range back is kind of like, okay, here's your bone. I'm not going to make TDM 125, but you'll get firing range back, which is remapped as studio. And can you imagine, like, I've honestly, that's the only map of the whole map pack I'm even excited for, because it's like, okay, it's firing range. Firing range was a damn good map, but you have to think about the map in the context of an actual game that it was played in. When you played Black Ops 1, there weren't snipers on firing range, or at least that much, and if they were in a few spots where it's like easy to figure out. You know, it was always at OP FAMAS, and, you know, rapid fire AK, you know, 74U or whatever it was called. And you have to think about that. Are you really gonna really enjoy playing firing range on Black Ops 2 with LMG target finders and Remingtons? Like, all I gotta say is you better be running cold blooded and flak jacket, or else you're gonna get shitted on the whole game. Honestly, the only thing that I'm excited for in the map packs is probably the zombie DLC, because that's the only thing that Treyarch ever perfects well. If Treyarch took as much time as they spent on zombies and applied it to their multiplayer, their games would be home runs. They would. But I mean, I guess I digress, and that's another commentary. But I just want to talk about this game for a minute. You know, a lot of people. I try to kind of bring a variety to my gameplay, but I've been trying not to use any of my clips from when I recorded with my Roxy. I've been trying to get newer games, and this is one of the better games that I've had than last week. And getting, you know, gold camo and trying to get diamond really kind of fucks with your stats a little bit. So I was kind of proud of myself in this game, where it was for the first game that I could really get loose and go and just play normal. But you're going to see here in a sec the final kill cam, and I absolutely just destroy this kid, and I turn on him, and you're about to see it right here. Watch me turn on that fucking kid. This is ridiculous. We're going to show you that one more time in slow motion. That, boys and girls, is how you snipe. But that is all for me today. Let me know your thoughts on this whole Twitter Vonn bullshit, and you know what? I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.